Dear all monks, all nuns, and all practitioners, today is the third day of the retreat for March 2025. So for the practice, we emphasize the focus on the practice. So when we're talking about investigation, talking the practice, our purpose is to get to the Huato state, which is when no thought arises. So we should take the Huato state as that we should focus on, and that's our goal, is to get there. So Huato is also considered to be prajna. So we should not discriminate about the terminologies. The Huato state is all objective, is the purpose for all practiced. So if we don't keep the practice, maintain the practice, we're more likely to get in the state of discrimination, and it's all about self-attachment. There are many things that we attach to. So due to the karma that we have, which is all kind of attachment, self-attachment, all kind of bad habits, but we should go back to the practice and try to maintain the practice. So it doesn't matter how hard, how difficult it is, due to the attachment that we are having, or the habits that we are having, we should go back to the practice. Our consciousness, we always have the seeking mind. We always distinguish this or that. So we're more likely to stay in the relative. So all the explanation, all the expedient means, it just try to explain in a way so that we can go back to the practice. So we need to understand to realize the intention of the patriarchs or the Buddha. So this method is considered to be the direct method. So every day we share the experience or the understanding, so that we can keep the practice, maintain the practice. Otherwise, if we don't maintain the practice, we're more likely to live with our habits. So the sharing, everyday sharing, is to help us to strengthen the belief in our own mind, and to leave the relative. So we have to have a great determination about the practice. If we don't, then we will live with our habits, our bad habits. So a determination, a great determination about the practice is to it will help us to let go of all the attachments. So the sharing every day to strengthen our practice, to strengthen our belief, our faith, so we can maintain the practice. So this practice, we don't discrimination about the status of anyone. Anybody can practice. Anyone who believe in this method in the practice and believe that believe our own mind, then anyone can practice, and the practice is simple. Ask a question, give rise to doubt. So every day when we share about our practice, or we participate in this discussion, because of the from the knowledge from the good knowledge advisors or other practitioners, they will help us to strengthen our belief, and also to help us to go back to our practice. So the good no advisors explanation or instructional talks is more like a doctor giving medicine to a patient. So we should the analogy between a doctor and a good no advisor is similar. So a patient should take the medicine regularly to get the disease cure. So the practitioner should take the instructional talk seriously, and put understanding from the instructional talk and put it into practice, so that we can relieve all of our attachments. So from the ignorance, from the attachment, if we practice, if we maintain our practice, it will lead us to wisdom, to enlightenment. So now it's time for questions. We invite Pháp Tuệ to speak. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. Dear all masters and all practitioners. Actually, my question, Sifu, which is master, already explained it in the teaching from likewise teaching. He mentioned about the belief in the Dharma door, and if we maintain this belief, maintain the practice, then it will help us, will lead us, will guide us to enlightenment, will lead us to the success, and will be successful on the practice. We also need to believe in our own mind, that we can be get to this state where we can control our destiny, our own destiny, or we be our master, our own master. So So without the practice, it's only 50%. So we should have both believe in our own mind and then also believe in the Dharma door, which is the practice. So from the good no advisors, Master Whaley's instructional talk, we should believe in this. So Master, please explain a little bit further for us to have a deep understanding. So the important here is to keep the practice, to maintain the practice. And we should practice correctly. Usually we get stuck on the expedient. So for example, like believe in the own mind. Sometimes we believe it, but we need to also put it into practice. Take the practice seriously. It's like a finger pointing to the moon. So using the finger to see the moon. So when we see the moon, actually seeing the moon, we let go of the fingers. So an analogy about we know that the sun is there. It's just that it got covered by cloud. But if we look at the cloud and we realize that look at the moon where the cloud is covered, if we keep looking and we realize, we understand that one day when the cloud has been moved, we'll see the sun. So the belief should have, we should believe in our mind totally, completely, to the point that is non-dual. We get to the state of non-duality. So we should believe to the point that there will be no more subjective or objective. But the understanding, the text or the theory alone will not get us there. We should put it to practice to get us there, to get there. So why when we are practicing this domino, but we keep give rise to doubt about the practice. We don't really believe totally in the practice because the consciousness, the discrimination mind, due to this, that's why we get stuck all the time. It got interrupted from the practice. So we should not just we should not go after the knowledge view. So that's why Master Whaley keep mentioning about when he give instructional talk, he keep remind everybody. I explain this or that is for you to believe in the own mind, not to improve your knowledge, your view, knowledge and view is for you to strengthen your belief, your faith, so that you can put into practice. So a lot of us, we got stuck due to the understanding or the knowledge and view, and we attach to the knowledge and view, and we don't practice seriously. So we should not get attached to anything. So what he tried to say, try to not get attached to knowledge and view. So we should rely on the good no advisors for the instructional talk, so that we can maintain the practice to detach that we detach everything that we still get attached to. So for the Dharma, if we have affinity with this Dharma, we should pay attention to the practice, and we should take the practice seriously. We should have an open mind and try to participate in the Dharma discussion, so that we can should not attach to the knowledge and view. So the bottom line, when we get to the Buddhahood, this state, it has to do with the practice, not just the understanding. So it's not about the understanding. It's not about the knowledge. It has to be the practice to get there. I invite Pháp Tư to speak. Namo Sakamuni Buddha, dear Master, and all practitioners. Please. Yesterday, Master Swenji, from yesterday, Master Swenji mentioned an important instructional talk. He mentioned about the practitioner. A lot of times people don't take it seriously, especially you've been mentioned about this a lot of times. We've been you try to remind everyone of us to stay with the practice. And you also mentioned about using the expedient, which is the prajna, from this expedient to get to the contemplation prajna. So please help us to explain it a little bit further for us to strengthen our belief and believe in our practice. So the message is saying, if we bring forth the Bodhi mind, bring forth the Bodhi mind is to we should have a mindset, no attending, no gaining. So bring forth the Bodhi mind is more likely, it's like making a vow. Making a vow. It's like an analogy, like in this society, the worldly Dharma, when they determine to do something, and they put their effort into it, and then they're more likely to be successful in what they try to do, they set out to do. So from the worldly Dharma, when they get success, when they accomplish something, and then they are afraid of losing it. So this is just worldly Dharma. But for us, for the Buddha Dharma, so what he tried to say is different. So he just tried to mention about Sakyamuni Buddha. He took the birth and death seriously. He had a deep concern about birth and death. So he set out to. He has a determination, the mind of determination to practice, to until he set out to practice until he realized Buddhahood. So for all the practitioners, for us, when we participate like this, we should take it seriously. We should be very careful about the practice. So again, the practice, we should go back to the practice at all times. And the more we practice, the better it will be. It will help us understand better. It will be more clear for us, for the path. So the more we practice, the more experience we're gonna have. So each one of us should use the experience and put into practice, and it will help us, guide us to get there. So this is just is to motivate. is to motivate everyone to maintain the practice. So we should not let our ignorance or our attachment to get in the way and get in the way and try to disrupt our practice. Now we invite Kim Hwan to speak. Namo Sakamoni Buddha, dear our master and all nuns and all practitioners. Today, you've been give us the instructional talks when you mentioned about the practice not to discriminate and not to discriminate about the status between people. Now I have a class about the young people because they have this they're not normal. These kids, they're not normal. So because they're not normal as a human being, they have some. So this class that she tried to teach, try to help is. It sounds like they have some kind of disability. So see, when she talk about these methods or the practice, she feel like she wonder to see if they really understand what she try to say. So some of these kids, they share after 1 year. Some of the sharings, they talk to me, and it seems like they have a big improvement. They share with me about when they encounter things that don't go their way. They more get frustrated and they're not happy. But after a while, now they seem to be better. They don't get as much frustration. They So when they ask me question, I just keep talking to them, and they just look at me, and I don't know if they really understand what I try to say. I just keep talking. I don't know if they understand anything from what I said. So for me, what I see from them, the bigger kids, the older kids, it seems like they understand me better, but the little one or the younger one, they don't seem to understand as much. But I just try to say what I want to say. So so I don't know if this is the right approach. I just keep talking, and hopefully one day they come to an understanding what I said. So this is the condition that you encounter. So everything is changing. So even us, even ourselves, our body, it's changing. So the occupation that you are having is changing. So the importance here is for us is to really end our ignorance and end our attachment. So from this activity, from your this is your work, and you just share and do whatever it takes to help. So when you do this, you don't have any expectation. Just do what you're capable of doing. Without any expectation. So if we just keep leaning toward the Buddha Dharma, the triple truths, and this also considered to be the thought leading to the self nature. This. So everyday life, our activities, the work that you're doing, we just try to maintain the practice, and the objective for us, for everyone, is to take the Huato state as the objective. So just maintain the practice, and should not have any expectation from what you are doing. So if you have any expectation, and if they don't come out the way you want, you will lose hope. And so the affinity that you are having, so it's changing. It's so just treat it as normal as you can. Don't let anything come in that interrupt your practice. So just try to keep the practice. The Buddha said, the Buddha mentioned anything that come across the beings, it becomes affinity. So whatever they hear, anything that they hear, it become affinity. So this is so just try your best to practice, and try to share what you learn from the practice, and try your best. I really appreciate from your explanation, instructional talks. Time's is up.